Well, tensions are once again on the rise across Indian-administered Kashmir, and now conflicting reports about what's going on there are coming from both the Indian and Pakistani government. Well, Pakistan says gunfire from Indian troops across the border killed 2 of its soldiers. India says it carried out what it calls surgical strikes by sending in elite troops to attack militants. It says they were believed to be preparing to infiltrate the part of Kashmir that's administered by India. Well, police in Pathankot in northern India say they've carried out search operations after receiving information about armed men in the area. A militant attack on Indian-administered Kashmir killed 18 people last week. Pakistan has denied India's accusations that it was behind the attack. Well, a moment will be in New Delhi, but first let's go to Islamabad and speak to Javed Rana. Javed, good to speak to you again. So, on what basis can we take that these strikes carried out, and were they surgical?
Well, Pakistan has said, Pakistan military spokesman has made it public that, in fact, these were mortar guns which were used, small weaponries were used, and it all started at around 2 a.m. in the morning, and it concluded at around between 6 and 8 a.m. That reflects that this is basically nothing new in that part of Pakistan's trouble region with India. There have been similar incidents in the past, and same thing has happened again. But again, India has been using kind of terminology which gives an impression that perhaps it was a surgical strikes on Pakistani side of the border. Pakistan has completely denied it. Prime Minister in a statement has said that nonetheless the Pakistani nation is ready to fight any war with India in the event of any threat that comes from the Indian side of the border. Pakistan Air Force has also said that they have not detected, its radars have not detected any movement of air power from India. So all these reports, according to Pakistan, are simply pack of lies.
And Javed, just quickly, if you would, what's going to be the response from Pakistan to this killing of the 2 soldiers? There has been talk of nuclear weapons being used.
Well, I think if the level of the tension continues at this level, where there would be possibly more exchange of fire on the disputed border, that is most likely to happen. But in case Indian intrudes inside Pakistani side of the border, they use surgical strikes, Pakistan most probably would hit at least 30 sites on Indian side of the border, and that is likely to escalate tension between 2 sides. And that event, Pakistan has said time and again, it has not ruled out the possibility of using nuclear devices, particularly within the 25 kilometers radius. That is the nuclear flashpoint. Pakistan has been saying time and again that international community must come in and intervene and resolve this long-standing dispute with India.
OK, Javed for now in Islamabad, thank you. Let's go now to New Delhi and speak to Kumar Dhananjay. Kumar, good to speak to you this morning. So just give us the facts, if you can. What exactly happened this morning? Were there surgical strikes carried out by the Indian Army?
Well, this is what has been claimed by the Indian government and by the Indian Army, that a surgical strike was conducted last night. The operation started after midnight and lasted for a couple of hours, something between 2 to 4 hours, in which 7 terrorist launch pads were attacked. And the DGMO in its press briefing has said that around 40 terrorists were killed. 2 Pakistan Army personnel were also killed in the attack. And this was seen as a retaliatory attack after what happened in Uri on 18th of this month, the attack in which 18 soldiers were killed. And the Indian Army and the Indian political leadership has already made it clear that they will do something, but the time and place will be chosen by them. And this was being seen, and it became very clear that today Prime Minister was about to chair a meeting to reconsider most favored nation granted to Pakistan. That meeting was cancelled, and a cabinet committee on security was rather hold. And after that, the word came out that India has conducted surgical strikes inside Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, in which about 40 terrorists were killed, including 2 Pakistani Army personnel.
So, Kumar, the Indians are admitting that they did kill Pakistani Army personnel, including these terrorists, as they claim. Now, Could this escalate into something further, do you think? Is that the sense you're getting in India? Because obviously Pakistan will feel it's now within their rights for them to retaliate.
Well, as of now, what Pakistan is saying is that it was not a surgical strike, but it was a cross-border fire, a ceasefire violation. If that is the stand Pakistan is taking, then there is no question of escalating it. It could be something can take place at the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir. But the Indian side, Indian government can see that there could be a retaliation from the Pakistani side. Therefore, the Home Minister has ordered that people residing around 10 kilometers in the state of Punjab, which borders Pakistan, should be immediately evacuated. So this is the measure that is being taken by the government, so that even in the case of a retaliatory attack by Pakistan, there are no civilian casualties. The Prime Minister has already spoken to the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mahbooba Mufti. He has spoken to leaders across the political parties, to the President of India. So every measure the government of India is putting in place, in case of any retaliatory attack, the government can respond through army and minimize any civilian casualty.
Okay.
But yes, there is a possibility that this can escalate into if not a full-fledged war, but some kind of retaliatory attack from Pakistan is expected by the Indian establishment.
Okay, Kumar from New Delhi, thank you for now.